in, send y'all Instagrams, tweets, whatever I gotta do.
Yes, sir.
New
Send
time,
mine
new
out.
time, new time.
Yes,
Let's see
sir.
it.
I'm
Let's see.
excited. We got one right away.
We will be starting it up in about 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Yes,
We're gonna be
yes,
starting
sir.
it up.
What up?
What's up, everybody?
Wednesday.
Who I'm excited for today, man.
Hold on, guys.
Oh yeah, that's right too. Let me get my audio in place. I almost forgot about my audio.
Facts. Let me run and get my AirPods.
Talker,
We here, baby. We here, baby.
All right, there we go. Got my audio. Got my audio.
Yo, John, what's up?
What's good?
Jonathan.
Guy.
Jonathan in the building. Love to see it. Love to see it. All right, let me.
Wow, some great real tree crowns in this picture you see here. Some fantastic Photoshop work here
Yes,
was
sir.
done to get to this final product.
Oh yeah, this is a picture of all. These are all Jordan's road trees. Jordan's really about that business.
Not my hat's not my picture though, so shout out to the photographer. But I will say, man, I'm looking at the Angels hat, yo. Man, I got hooked up with that cut of real tree, man. Look at that patch right there. That thing is sick.
We here, man.
Happy Wednesday, man.
Now everybody tuning in.
All right, let's go ahead and start the countdown, guys. And you know you got your 20 seconds to get right. What up? What up? What up? Another fine Wednesday. How you boys doing today?
Chilling, man.
Feeling
Wednesday.
good.
Wednesday.
I'm always excited for Wednesdays now. You know what I'm saying? Always excited for the Wednesdays. All right. So thank you for everybody tuning in already. Bright and early. Love to see it. It is Caps and Curveballs, episode 8. 8 episodes going strong, fellas. Going strong. Yeah, this week, you already know how we do. It's your boy Just Champagne. Below me, we got the realist. Below him, everyone's big bro. And then all the way to the bottom there, we got Jordan Likes Caps. And we're going to go ahead and let's talk about what we got on our heads, fellas. The computer chose me, so I'll go first. All right. So, again, you follow my personal page. Then you already seen this hat this week. I just got it. It is a Cappy Gilmore Cardinals. Obviously, they say if you're gonna collect Cardinals, you have to get at least one Cappy. That's the word on the streets. So you see it. Great Cardinals.
Good looking trick.
Great side patch. And I had to cop the pin from his wife. STL pin. She hooked me up. Gold Battyman. Nice clean green. Come on. He's just cooking. He's cooking the game right now. I can't lie to y'all. The realest, you up?
We got a nice Mariners, two-tone.
That is a nice Mariners right there. Where's that from?
This is from my hand stop.
Okay.
Out to them. Nice, clean.
This card news I forgot to mention. Pro Image St. Louis. Great service by them. We'll shop again. Everyone's big bro.
Yes, sir. You guys already know we had this on the podcast last week. Shout out to my boy Trey. You feel me? Got the Seattle.
Ooh, man, he pulled it out.
Clean.
Hey,
Clean.
shout out to 606 Brims, man. They sent over the pins. You know what I'm saying? I love it, man. This Batterman, the metallic on this, perfect, man. I mean, my favorite part of it. Yeah, y'all gotta watch the last podcast, man, to see exactly, the creation behind the hat, man, everything it means. And he can't say it, but we can. Slauson Boy too. You know what it is.
Hey, that I can't wait. I can't wait till mine come in the mail. I cannot wait.
Yeah, I'm
what
also
what we got?
I can't wait. But yeah, y'all. My Phillies.
You had to, right? You just had to. You just couldn't resist.
They're playing today. Oh, and also I'll show that as well because Muddy Scripts from Lids HD, from Manolo. Yeah, man. If you saw that Phillies game, we'll get into that. So
yeah, you don't gotta say too much. You don't gotta say too much for real.
Yeah. Lids HD guy.
All right, guys. So you know how we do. Every week we pick some of our the releases that catch our eye. Again, these are not all the releases coming out, but it's just what we noticed and what we like to talk about. So let's get right into it. Jordan, what you got for us today? Start off with my fitteds.
Of course, my fitteds. Well, first, I just want to start with that Frisco Rough Riders. So if you all see on the far to the bottom left, right, that Raiders and one to the right, all corduroy. I don't know about y'all, but I think all corduroy is kind of the move for getting into the warmer months.
I was about to say that. I've been seeing a lot of corduroy coming out for the fall season so far. What do you think? What do you think, Realist? Is that a fall design?
For the corduroy, I like the corduroy for the fall.
I think it goes well. I think it goes well for the fall. These are a lot of hats that are coming out right here. In my opinion, this might be. I mean, to me, this might be the worst my fitteds in a couple weeks. In my opinion, I don't see a lot of hats out of here that I really really like.
There's a lot going on here. Big bro, for the Yankees fan, I gotta get your opinion on. Yeah, I didn't think so.
Nah, that one's not for me, man. Honestly, I don't know what's going on there, And shout out to the designer, man. We don't want to make anyone look bad or anything. That's just not for me. I'm gonna just keep that. That one's not for me.
I want to say we talked about the Seattle before and the NorCal, right?
Oh, for sure.
We talked about those previews before?
We talked about that Seattle before. That Seattle is very dope. That's definitely my favorite out of this pack. And I know we also talked about that Mets to the right of it. I know we really don't like it a lot, but I mean, I don't know. It's like solid team colors, so it's not like a bad hat, I would say. So yeah, I still think there's some solid hats. And it's like I said, that Frisco's good, that Seattle's good. I think that NorCal, that Giants, that logo is really interesting.
Oh yeah, we talked about that with the San Francisco in the middle. That one's a good one. I like it.
What do y'all think about those football hats, the Raiders and the Niners?
Yeah, I was gonna talk on that one. I like to see that one, a better photo of that Niners one, man. They listen, undefeated right now. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like. I can't really tell by the photo that I'm looking at, but I kind of like that one. I'm not gonna lie.
I like that old logo. That's
solid.
Really cool. Yeah. So Patterson is still closed. I guess they're still doing renovations, so it is only at White Plains. But yeah, instead of Friday the 13th. It is Saturday the 14th. They do 11 a.m. in store, I believe, Eastern. So
Yep. Just a
they
solid pack.
post it online randomly. So if you guys are interested in any of that, I mean, they'll do it online. But yeah, White Plains. That's what's up.
White Plains.
We got next. 95
yeah, I like-
North.
Yeah.
Oh
Shout out
man.
that boy Kuda.
Oh,
Hey, he is on an absolute tear right
These are
now.
really mean, bro. I don't know what else. I don't know what other word to describe him.
Kuda is on an absolute tear right now, man. The thing I like about Kuda, in my opinion, I tune into a lot of his lives, just real authentic, real he spits the game, and I think I really enjoy that. Like, I don't know, I feel like when you get to his level, you don't see a lot of guys who are willing to, spit game the way he does. And I see on hop on lives with big creators, small creators, all different types of creators. So shout out to that guy, man. He's dope. We hopefully we could get him on here one day, because that would be dope as hell.
Very dope.
Look at that Yankees.
Yeah, all these. Yeah, big bro. I mean, is that the one you got? Yeah, you got to go with that one.
Does that one have the Batman on the back? It doesn't, right?
Is there no Batman on the back?
No, I think it's a normal Batman, but I think it has the Yankee Stadium. That side, Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, that side patch was incredible. This one right here might have to come home. This one might have to come home. But I thought I saw it without the Batman, or there was something that I saw that kind of was like, I was like scared to pull the trigger. Okay. But if it got that Batman back there, man, I'm pulling that trigger, bro. Honestly, this hat is fire.
I just have to, that Los Angeles at the top. For some reason that Los Angeles is calling my name, and that red is that red's jumping out, man. That thing is nice.
Yeah. See, the Yankees hat has no Batman. Yeah, that's why I know I saw that with no, and that Angels hat that you said I just saw NWA one that came out this past weekend in Capanova. That red, if that metallic on that hat is shining the way I saw it on the black one I saw, man, they doing good with that metallic. Whatever metallic is going on that, fire, bro.
He is the metallic king. Kuda's the metallic king.
Fire.
Big bro, I gotta ask though. So is no Batman a deal breaker for you?
Right now, I'm not ready for it, man. I'm a very okay. Listen, you guys got me to get my first real tree. You feel me? Now you got me with the metallic. All right, you gotta take it easy. All right, I can't be jumping the gun all the dang time.
We need the Batmans on it.
But right now, I like the Batmans. You know what I'm saying? It's full circle with a new era hat for me. So it's not a hard no. Listen, man, that hat is fire. That Yankee Stadium on the side, amazing. The metallic on the blue, I saw it, man. Fire, bro.
I'd also like to say, that Toronto right above it. That is easily my favorite combo when it comes to Toronto. That Strongbird's a real nice logo, and that 30th patch. I love the baseball in it when they color it well. And man, this dark colorway and that silver, these are all bangers, y'all. These are all
very
bangers.
solid, very solid.
We didn't even say nothing about that Orioles, but that was crazy too.
Yeah, I noticed the Orioles. Orioles just very underrated, I feel like, right now. Don't worry. When they win the World Series, we'll get into that later.
Looks like a little hat clone, if I'm not mistaken. This is all the pictures of the horror pack, right?
Yeah, so they're all connected to horror movies, and I couldn't get all the horror movies that they were connected to. But if you look at the colorways, you could kind of get an idea of what they're connected to. This is a solid pack. This is a Friday the 13th pack. So I know the Atlanta Braves is connected to the Walking Dead. The Rays, I'm not sure what the Rays is connected to. I'm looking at the movie, but I don't know the name of the movie. Is that Little Nicky? I don't even know. And then the Astros is connected to Night Game. Those are the three that I was able to see. So if you go on there, you can see what movie is connected to if you're one of those people that really care about what the hooks are.
What's up with that Boston, yeah?
What is that, Batman? It
I
looks
don't
like
know,
just
but
a black and
maybe I'm
yellow.
just sucker for a 99 patch, but for some reason my eyes are drawn to that.
99 patch is cool.
I don't. Hey, I just want to. I don't have one. I
Yeah.
don't have one. And it kind of like
that Indian,
legitimizes me as a hat collector. So I think I need to get on game.
that Indians is Freddy versus Jason.
It's fire.
Nah, I really like the simplicity of that Atlanta one, man.
Yeah, that's The Walking Dead too. I kind of like both of those things about it.
I think the rays to the left of it.
Hold on, I need glasses. Hold on.
The Boston man himself. The
Hold on.
Boston man himself said
Oh,
that Boston
sorry.
is bad. I'll take his word from it.
I see that. I need glasses. My eyes.
Hey,
My favorite's got to be that rays then. I don't know that. I mean, the Indians is crazy, but yeah, something about
I do like that raise. I do like that raise.
Rays is smooth.
I like the Indians. I think the Indian script, black and red. I like the colorway. I don't even care about the hooks on these. I don't honestly. I like the color.
You agree?
Yeah,
As
I
a
like
horror
that.
fan,
You
the
got
whole
that.
pack is not lit.
Yeah, it's not it.
As a horror fan,
What do y'all think about the D-backs?
Which
On
one?
the top right.
Top
The one
right?
in the top
Top
right.
right.
It says connected to
Not-
Anaconda.
not
That one's
there.
cool. Oh wait, hold on. We might have a comment in here that's gonna say what they're connected to. Let's see.
Word.
So
Well, I don't know any of these movies.
the boss
Bro,
is the Exorcist.
Listen, for being horror fan, I'm not a
Rays
horror
on
fan.
that
I
short.
barely even know that these are even horror movies.
Thanks.
I mean,
I get.
Thank you, Matthew.
listen, what else you got with us, Just?
I'm about to
This
say
is
I
not
don't
my
care.
favorite.
I don't
This
care
is
that
not
they're
my
horror.
favorite.
I really just don't care that they're horror movies. They're just the Indians is clean.
I'm not
Honestly.
talking- what you got with us?
I like the
listen,
Rays and the Atlanta. That's it.
minus one hat. I thought that was a good pack.
What else? Oh, you got some.
I
fire.
do like the Rays and the Atlanta on that one.
We do got
I
some
do.
fire, but I'm just saying this is a solid pack, yeah. Minus one.
Friday the 13th.
And even then, like I said, I'm stuck over the 99
Jordan,
for you caps.
I'm gonna recommend a doctor.
Oh man.
All right, so highly anticipated for you caps. We talked about this polo last week. Jordan, I'll let you talk about it. I just wanted to say that this was the same
whole
polo that we
pack,
talked about last week.
The blue brims for you caps. I don't really know the release date on it because
for you.
didn't really say it's for you.
It's Saturday.
Okay,
It should be this Saturday. Yeah, it's this Saturday.
Yeah, so confirmed, sure. Yeah, y'all. He said like a 90s sportswear pack. I mean, we already previewed that
The
Cubs in the middle on the bottom because if you look,
You said a what? A 90 what?
90s fashion, right? Wasn't it like 90s fashion?
90s fashion. So I remember
if you was a big polo Nordica at the time, 90s, this is what they.
Bro, real fast. I told you, the Cubs is a must. The Ralph Lauren Cubs is a must.
Yeah, the Cubs.
But
Is great.
look at that Oreos, bro.
Yeah,
look at the Oreo side patch. I don't know what it is about that side patch. I might have to get two out of this drop, and I don't want to, but I might have to, bro, because that Oreos is really speaking to me.
It's a good pack.
I like the Cubs and I like the Astros.
Yep, I like all the O's, Cubs, and the Astros. What's the one on the top, Jordan? What's that one on the top?
That's Cub. That's the old.
That's a real old Cubs logo. The top metal is a real old Cubs logo.
I thought that was a bear. I'm like,
the bottom Cub and the yellow.
The Astros.
And I don't even like yellow chrome like that. So that's clean though.
And like he said, this is the Cubs and the picture with the girl with the three hats, and then those are blue brims. So we already talked about blue brims last week a little bit.
Cubs on the top, man. I didn't see any pictures of that patch or anything, but that old logo looks real nice on that red crown. I'm interested in that. I wish I could see that, but I mean, y'all know what's up with that Cubs on the
very very solid, very good pack out of these guys.
Top 5,
killed it
for sure. Crown Legends, they're real chef fitted, or the right?
Real fitted chef.
Real fitted chef.
To be honest with y'all, I didn't see any confirmed release dates on this either. He was just previewing hats. These are with Crown Legends though. That Boston on the far left, he said the Green Monster 2.0. And the Seattle is called the T Preem. Shout out to T. 616. He said that's his homie. That's his hat. I mean, yo, then that pack in the middle. I don't know what's going on with that. To be honest with you, that's a whole lot of corduroy.
Mm-hmm.
But that Pirates, it's kind of crazy.
It's not honestly, man. I thought when I first saw, I was like, "What the heck?" But I'm kind of digging it. I mean,
Right?
it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's different. I would love to see this in person for sure. That Pirates, but honestly, that Boston on the bottom left, that green for some reason is just
Me.
Bro, that Boston is mean.
joint looks crazy. I like that.
It like gives
I
me
don't
like
know
video
why.
game vibes. Like I don't even know, bro.
It's a
Like,
2.0. So
2.0. I wasn't around for the Green Monster 1.0, but I gotta say the 2.0 is I think it looks like a banger.
yeah.
I also want to point out that Boston in the middle to the
The
right,
99.
that corduroy, yeah, man, just pretty much team colors. Which I mean, maybe I don't mind, but yo, that 99 with it, like you said, big bro. Just
well,
I mean,
we got another
can't
at
go wrong with
Pirates. It's another inspo, another hook for what polo.
I figured that. Once I seen
Yeah,
that,
that
I
was-
was like, that was like polo rugby right there. That's like old
Yeah.
school rugby polo right there.
I
Yeah.
like this
Sorry,
pack,
and
man.
I didn't mean to butcher his name. I just honestly mixed it up.
I like this pack. I know a lot of people will be like, "Oh, too much corduroy, too much." I like this pack, man. I don't know why. Just something that's hitting about it.
Realist, I have a question for you.
What's up?
This Indian, talk to me. What's going on here? This is a denim top visor.
Yeah, they're thinking out the box. You don't like it?
No, I do. I something about it makes me like low key like it, and I want to know, like, am I tripping or what? Am I capping or curving here? I don't like this. Might be a curve right here.
I mean, listen, if you got
Yeah,
listen,
give me-
buy what you like, bro. Buy what you like.
Hey, we all know what that means.
Curve,
When
bro.
Realist says that,
Curve.
we know what that means. If you haven't been around long enough, you know what that means when he says that.
Yeah, buy what you like. I mean, I like the green. I like the blue in it. I'm not.
I just think it's real unique. I think it's real unique.
Yeah, it's different.
I'm not saying it's heat. I'm not saying it's fire. I'm not saying it's the top
I'm
crown.
just saying it's
I'm
different.
just saying it's real different to the point where if I in person, I might have to see what it look like in person.
No, it's different. It's different. That designer is thinking out the box. He felt
Gotcha.
like corduroy
Fucking
and
with it.
denim could look good together. Now I don't know. Go buy a corduroy shirt or denim.
Nah, that's OD. That's
Oh,
OD. Next, all
Nah,
right, next.
I'm out of
We
here.
out of here. We out of here.
I'm
Next,
out of here. That was crazy.
bro. There's so many good hats coming out this week, man.
Yeah,
Dude.
yo. So we had a whole lot of fun with this name. So I'll just say first, it's a Promer Sports in Washington State. Puyallup.
That's
What'd you
what
say?
we think it's called.
That's what I think. Puyallup.
I
That's
think it's
what
like
Puyallup?
Spanish or something.
I'll give it to y'all. Puyallup,
Puyallup.
Washington. Pro Image Sports, Puyallup. And Puyallup, Washington.
See how it's clean.
The cherry blossom that is made by Flame Stay Fitteds. That Mariners Block S to the left is Drew Caps 206. These guys are both 10 a.m. on the 14th. Don't know anything about online, to be honest with y'all, though.
I really like the cherry blossom colorway. I do.
I like it, man.
I
like
got
how
it. Yeah, I got it.
They put that Japan on there, you know.
Specifically that A's, though, bro.
Black
Sometimes-
It looks like
Sometimes it needs the gold.
Candyland. It looks like Candyland to me. It looks like a
This
Black
fire.
S
What's
is
the
great.
underbrim?
Yo, I just had listen.
It's great.
grays. They're all grays.
I just came up with a crazy conspiracy theory. So we got the Japan hat, the Japan Angels hat, right?
Mhm.
Does this mean that Shohei's going to Seattle?
You know, they've been saying this
if they
all
know
year.
this, if they know that, we need to find out how they get information because that's crazy.
Who need to call Premier Sport Puyallup?
Puyallup does not know this. Okay, Puyallup, that's cap. But I like the conspiracy theory,
They got
Jordan.
but they have to. I will say that they got some really nice hats coming out. Regardless
I like
of my
these.
conspiracy theories, and I do believe that Shohei Ohtani will be a Mariner, so I think that's pretty funny. That's why it came to my mind. But
be careful what you say on the podcast because it will come
saying,
back to haunt you. Just wait a little bit. Just wait a little bit, guys. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Hey, like I said, we got a lot of good hats coming out. We got here.
Okay.
Brim City.
Yeah,
Brim
City with
Brim's
Cool
City.
Yeah, Brim City. He made these Cool J's Miami. Another 10 a.m. Not Friday the 13th again. 10 a.m. Yeah, y'all. He called this the iconic pack.
Yeah.
So I mean, if y'all just want to guess what players they are, I mean, I looked at the Instagram. There are like direct hooks to players. What do y'all think? So
I know for a fact. I know for a fact this Cleveland gotta be LeBron
right?
James.
What do you think about what do you think about that Indians down there? What's up with that logo?
The Cleveland?
Yeah,
that's LeBron James. That gotta be Cavaliers.
What do y'all think about that logo though? That's an interesting logo, right? I haven't seen that logo.
That's
I like it too.
Yeah,
I like
old
that
school.
logo.
Chicago gotta be Jordan. Lakers gotta be Black Mamba. I'm assuming the all black has gotta be for Black Mamba. I think.
The Dolphins, Dan Marino.
That
Ricky
something
Williams?
about that Dolphins hat. Something about that Dolphins hat. That's kind of crazy. Yeah.
Ricky Williams.
I really
crazy.
I really like.
Crazy.
I had to say it. I know it's got to be Dan Marino, but that Dolphins hat is amazing.
That Dolphins hat's really nice.
I agree that I'm not. I agree with our comments. I am not crazy about a front Jackie patch. I'm not crazy about it. It has to be done right. I'm not crazy about it.
We need a new patch. How about that? New player patch.
Yeah.
A new player patch? I like that.
Yeah. Hey, this is a very solid drop, though. I mean,
I do like it.
I like it a lot. And wait, listen, I just want to say this. Shout out to the people who've been tuning into us. 8 episodes deep. Go to episode 2, maybe 3. I just want to say I talked about football hats. I talked about it. We discussed it. We discussed how football hats could slowly start creeping in. That's all I'm gonna say.
That boss was a straight Brady too. So yeah,
that's fire.
Man, y'all see that Dolphins? Yeah, that's.
Willis must not like the Dolphins. He must not like.
Willis, he's not. He don't like. I don't think he likes NFL hats yet.
For me,
we're gonna put you down. We're gonna put you down.
Yeah. I mean, there's something that I was like, okay, if I was to pick it, but
we gotta dig deep into that one of these episodes on why you don't like the not that you don't like it. You know what I'm saying? It hasn't really gotten you like, yo, I need this. So we'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll have to see. Hey, shout out my guy Cappy. Listen, we've been showing Cappy a lot, but he at the end of the day he's cooking it. No, not yet.
I thought you just okay. I thought I saw a
I think so.
No.
Oh.
I'm bugging. Yeah. Sorry, Cappy. I didn't mean to fuck up your spiel, bro.
Second to last. No, this is second to last one. Second to last one. So, Pro Image Augusta again coming out this weekend. So he's been previewing this for the last 2 or 3 weeks, and it's been getting major hype, guys. So y'all better be there on time, in line, waiting, because I don't think this one's gonna make it. Yes, this is online. I don't think it's gonna make it past the weekend. So
I'm getting this one.
You got to see it's all it's like all metallic. The pictures don't do it justice. The logo side patch is all metallic. This is a AAA hat. I'm not a huge fan of AAA's hats, but he did this one right. He did this one very right.
No, this doesn't even look like a minor league hat.
Yeah,
Bro.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I like about it. I love
Mhm.
that it doesn't like a minor league hat. I didn't know it was minor league until I seen the AAA patch. To be honest,
Wow.
I want to hear. What do you guys
I know
think?
you're
What
not.
do you guys
You're
think
not.
on
Yeah,
this?
I know you're not the biggest fan of minor league, and this is
The crown, two-tone.
Fire. And look at listen. We were like, damn. We did Cappy like 2-3 weeks in a row, but we seen this one. We can't leave him
you
out
got
this
it. Yeah,
week,
you
man.
can.
This one is nuts, man. This was absolutely nuts. And this
No,
is, I think,
this one's
this is
coming
must.
home.
This is a must. This is a
This is
must.
coming home.
Again, Pro Image Augusta this weekend, so make sure you tap
Augusta,
in because
Georgia,
I
baby.
don't think it's gonna make it past the weekend.
Cappy Gilmore.
All right, so we went through our releases. We're gonna go with Jordan's pickup for this week. He said that this one is a must for him. So Jordan, let's talk about what you're picking up this week.
606, of course. I mean, personally, become one of my favorite stores. I mean, they're just dropping. I mean, you see what's on Big Bro's head. They're just dropping heat. Yeah.
Shout out to
Week-
them, man.
Week after
Sent
week,
out the
yo.
pins.
So it's just different. And 777 Fitted, apparently the owner of the store, they all, this is a collaboration effort on their part. It is called Nightmare on 606th Street. Yeah, yo. I mean, all of these, what a better movie hook pack is kind of the vibes I'm getting. Personally, if I would just wanted to say one, that block C on the bottom, that powder blue, that C, Japesfield patch. Yeah, two good Indians hats. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll be honest with y'all. I don't know the hooks to them again. But I think all four of these are super nice.
Hey, this is a good pack. Justin, you gotta pick one. I like this pack. Me personally, you gotta pick one.
That inaugural season patch on the Rangers, man. Yeah.
Give me the Indians.
Which one?
The eye.
The eye?
That's a good eye right there. That is a good eye.
Eye.
What you got? Big bro?
Play.
I'm going. I wanted to pick the Texas, but that Baltimore is clean. I like the dark colors going into the winter, man. I like that dark. I like that. Yeah, I like that Baltimore bird right there. Fire. I like that one. I'm taking that one.
Oh, so this is part of horror pack. So
Yes,
if you
yes.
guys in the comments, you guys see Trey Thompson's. He first comment was 606 brims again, but he's obviously a designer of 606. So
yes,
shout out to him in the comments. Appreciate the love, bro. And so these are the hooks. He put the hooks in there. So Child's Play Cleveland Indians, Texas Chainsaw Rangers, and then Blair Witch Oreos. I agree with everyone's big bro. I think that Oreos is absolutely nuts.
That Oreos.
So I really like the Oreos a lot.
Man, I get all four of these 606 brims dropping heat.
Killed it.
Facts.
Thanks for listening to me, y'all. Just kidding. I forgot about Hat Club. Thought we were doing before. All right, Hat Club is doing a event in Washington. You see it, DC Union Market location. I know I'm a Phillies fan, but for some reason I have a very weird fondness to the curly W to any Washington hat. I will definitely say it is much more. I like it much more now after going to their stadium, but some family. It's a very nice stadium. It's very cool. But yeah, y'all. I mean, you see it. Beltway brims. These. I mean, some real nice Washington crowns are coming out. I like to say I still like Real Tree a whole lot. So that Washington Real Tree is super cool. And then that curly W below it. That's if I'm not mistaken, an old Cleveland Indians All-Star game. If I'm correct, that guitar, yeah, yo, some super nice crowns that are coming out.
And the reason that we wanted to add this slide, guys, is because at the end of the day, we're all part of a community, right? And this is just one of those events to be down with the community, right? I know we talked and discussed about going to CapCons and going to different events. And this is one of those events that if you in that area, why not go show some love? They're going to have some fire DC fitteds. And it's just all about getting out there and networking Go take your cap identity, right? You're gonna go take your cap identity down there, and they're gonna scan it, and they're gonna see, they're gonna get the link to our YouTube. Shout out to Fitted to Us. You know what I'm saying? I got that cap identity in the mail. I can't wait to put it on my hat and use it at work. But that's the point. The point is getting involved in the community, which actually leads us to the realist. What you got for us?
What up, y'all? Thanks for
listening to me.
The realist. So, there's been a lot of last couple of days. There's been a lot of talk in the community, right? And I think one of the biggest talk right now. But before I get to say that, by the way, guys, we are in the fourth quarter in the hat community. This is the fourth quarter. This is the end of the year. So, being that it's the fourth quarter, there's been a lot of talk in the community, and a lot of people just in the community are asking the question, is the hat community dead? So I want to hear from you guys, because you guys are part of the hat community. So Jordan, talk to me. What you think?
Well, as an active member of the hat community, I think it's very I don't think so at all. I mean, you and me were at that. I mean, personally, I haven't been here for very long, as I say all the time. But the store opening I went to, as you went to also, which Toppers USA. I mean, man, that line was down the block. And don't get me wrong, we know the names of the people who open those stores, but that's just a very easy example to show that that there's a very active, community of people who want to wear hats and do that. And I always say at the end of the day, sports fans are going to wear the hats. Like whether I'm wearing a custom hat or whatever, like I just like wearing a Phillies hat on my head. I'm probably, when I'm an old man, I'm not going to be wearing my customs or whatever, but like I might have me a nice red Phillies hat on my head just keep it moving. Because, at the end of the day, I just think, people like wearing hats and people like supporting their teams people like wearing hats. So
I agree.
Jordan. Talk to us. What's your perspective?
So
is the hat community dead to you?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought I was in the hat communities since I started buying hats, right? Like when I was buying hats, I was like, oh yeah, I'm down. I'm on Instagram. I see all these hat people, blah blah. But I was nowhere even in touch with it. Now when I started creating content on on my personal page before even the podcast, I started slowly running into people, getting in networking, blah blah blah. And then now with this podcast, I feel like now I'm starting to get more in with the hat community. And the one thing I would say is, if you're looking at it from the outside, there are a lot of people who believe hats are dead. Like that's real talk. Like I said, I've talked to countless people who are that work at hat stores, and they think that the hats is like it's not even worth sometimes selling. They're not even worth getting new hats every week or monthly because the hats aren't selling off shelves. One, I say that's a lie. I say your hats are probably bad, right? And then two, I say, I think it also depends on location, and I will make that there's a little bit emphasis on location, because is the hat community going to be more popping in, let's say, LA, New York, Chicago, probably, than it will be in like Montana. But I think no matter where in the world you are, like Jordan said, at the end of the day, you're going to support a team, you're going to support a player, or you're going to support something. And I think hats are universal, whether or not they're in the hat community or not. People are always going to wear hats. So in that case, the hat community can never really die. You know what I mean? That's my take on it.
Big bro, what's your perspective on this?
Okay. So this is how I feel. Honestly, I don't think the hat community is dead. I think it's gone to a good place where it's just steady. You know what I'm saying? You got different designers getting chances to come out with hats, and it's to the point where, they mentioned it, the reselling, you don't need to, that reselling, we spoke about it last week. There are good hats coming out every week. So yeah, some hats may sit on the shelf that are really, really good, right? And it may look like the hat community is dead, but I don't think it's dead. I think people are coming to realization that You don't always have to go for the hype hat. You feel me? You go for what you like, and then eventually we'll get to a point where it'll stay stagnant, and then we'll get those kids that come out of high school, get their first jobs. You know what I'm saying? They ready to buy hats. You know what I'm saying? They want to join the hat community, and then we be the OGs. So I think right now, as far as the hat community, I don't think it's dead. I think it's to the point where everybody is in their lane. They're buying what they want. If they can't get it, all right, cool. We'll go to the next one. And the only people paying for resale hats are people who are in competitions, just trying to get it, for the competition, whatever they need it for, to win a hat battle. And it is what it is. But like Jordan said, man, like these custom hats, you like them, you put it on, you rock it. If you don't rock it the right way, you might not even like it no more. And that's it. You put it away. You still gonna wear your favorite team though. You feel me? So the hat community is not dead. It's just the hype is dead. You feel me? Like that hype and reselling and all this and that. It's like people come into realization like, yo, people can design hats. I might not get this hat, but I'm sure somebody will design something that I like in the future. So I don't think it's dead. I just think people are woke from the hypeness of the reselling and buying because certain person designed a hat. You know what I'm saying? Like, that part is definitely dead.
Can I add one more thing too, real fast before you go, Rillis? One thing I wanted to add. I forgot about. Another thing that I feel like personally, and this has nothing to do with me because I don't have anything to gain from this, right? I'm just a fan of hats. I just collect hats. But from what I've seen with the guys that we link with, or what I hear when we talk to people, is the amount of, and what I want to call gatekeeping, right? It makes it almost like you are almost intimidated to join because it seems like you getting judged or you getting like, I don't know how to explain it, right? Sometimes you look at a hat and you might not even want it because you might think, oh, people are going to think that it's whack. And that shouldn't be how it is. We always talk about buy what you like, because that's what it should be. You should be buying what you like. And so when you get guys who are like kind of hating and kind of like, it just makes it a little intimidating to really be down or really get involved. And that's just my 2 cents on it.
All right. Listen, for me, from my perspective, I don't think it's that the hat community, right? I think it's growing. And it's growing with people that has challenges and opportunity. That's the way I see it. It's growing. Now, are there being a lot of hats that's probably oversaturated where it's so much hat that there's no hype? Probably. By the way, these hats are not, I didn't put these hats to be trash. It's just part of the collage, just in case. If people know there's a hat, no, it's just as part of the collage. I don't think, like I said, I don't think it's that. I just think for me, I'm meeting new people. I'm networking with new people. I feel like I'm seeing a lot new designers than what I used to see last year. I'm seeing a lot more people putting some work. Now, are they the best work? That's up to the people to decide among themselves if they think or not. But I do see the community getting bigger and put a lot more work. Now, what I could say that I think, and maybe you guys can agree on, maybe people in the comments can agree on, the same way that there's writer's block, right? You think it's happening? You think there's a creative block happening when you're mocking hat or designing crowns?
And I mean, I don't think for me now. I don't think it's that because you literally as Trey put that comment in there. Literally, that's what I was thinking. And my thing is, there are way too many hats out there. Like a designer or a store's putting out a hat, and they got a whole bunch of hats. I think what's happening is there's not that much of a demand that these stores think there are. Does that make sense? Like it's too much supply and not that much demand.
Like you think the stores are overplaying their hand almost a little bit
all the time. You got hats, bro.
I mean,
make that, but only come out with a certain amount of hats. You know what I'm saying?
But when you a store, right? You're doing business. Remember, stores don't know. If I'm an owner of a store and you're a designer, I'm expecting you to sell out. I'm giving you the chance. I'm gonna make you know what I'm saying. We gonna market, we're gonna do whatever, but you know what I'm saying. That's my intention as a business store. You know, now
and that's the breakup that we're seeing. That's where we're not seeing a hat owner really understand the hat community. They just about the business, and that's where the breakup is happening. You understand? These hat owners, they're just worried about, can your hat sell out? Whereas a designer for a hat store, I feel like as and this is, I'm not a designer, so you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna sound like it's easier, right?
and I
But
think
I feel like a designer needs to put their foot down and say, yo, listen, this is my design, but only sell 18 hats. I want people to want my designs. When you got all these different hats coming out in different stores you can buy online. If I can't get to your hat, you know what I'm saying? Then it's like I could go to the next one. You feel me? Or if you like, you know what? Everybody got that hat. I don't want that hat. I want to get something nobody got. And that's what's happening where it's oversaturated.
But I think that's where the creative block comes in.
Exactly.
Because so like, you have to think so hard about trying to drop something so unique that it's hard to come up with ideas sometimes.
There has to be some type of creative block in any type of creative thing.
I mean,
eventually.
But it's true. Look at that comment Money posted. The thing is, if it's Indian cells, everyone's gonna try to mock Indians. Where's the innovating, right? And I'm not saying go, you know, but I mean, you got to think out the box. And I think that's where a lot of people, right? So the people that are on the sidelines, right? Let's just say people that are saying, oh, the people that are saying the hack community, oh, the hack community is dead. Is it dead, really? Or is that you just sitting on the sideline, not doing, not being innovative, not
exactly.
thinking?
That's what I think. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because the people, shit, for me, I'm trying to move.
I'm sure there's a lot of people being innovating, but their hands are tied. Especially
really
with
tied,
these new era, you know what I'm saying?
You can't say that the community's dead and just sit in the sideline thinking it's not. You can't. You know.
No, but I'm not saying the community's dead though. That's not what
I'm
saying.
I'm not saying you. I'm just saying just overall.
Yeah.
And for those people that says the community's dead, you know.
I think that designers, and again, this is gonna sound like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You're not a designer, but this is what from working in a hat store, because I do have that experience, right? I think designers, and I get that sometimes they just get an opportunity and they have to take it, and that's okay. I get that, right? If you have to take an opportunity and you have to drop at a store that's across the world from you, but they drop in your hat, I understand. Take the opportunity. But I also think that a part of me feels like if you try to market a target audience better, and when I say that, what I say is this: if you came to my store with a fire Philly, it's gonna sell out because they love Philly hats around here. But if you drop on a fire Philly in New York City, you know what I'm saying? It might sell good, might not sell good. If you drop a fire Philly in Wisconsin, who cares? So I think a lot of it too could be or like regional marketing or marketing and stuff like that. I think it could be, because like I said, if you came to my store and you dropped a fire Philly, it's selling out, bro. I promise you, a fire Philly will sell out in my store. It will, yeah. Especially right now with them being in the playoffs. A fire Philly is selling out in my store.
No, I mean I can see that. A fire Philly, of course. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but I don't think it's that. I just think
I don't think it's that.
Different phases. You know, this is where again creators, and you don't have to think about. Remember, you got merch to go, which you gotta. If you're a designer, you got to be more innovative than just doing hats, right? What comes with hats? Pins.
And I agree with what Trey's saying. I don't think you have to sell out for it to be a good hat. There's plenty of good hats I see on the shelves all the time. They're great hats on the shelves. I don't think selling out is the oh, it's only good if it sells out.
No. There's hats that don't sell out. That there's hats that sell out. I mean, there's some hats that sell out that, again, they sell out because of what? Because the supporters are buying it out. It's not necessarily it's a great hat. You know what I'm saying? There's different levels to that type of buying stuff. So, you got it. I feel like Because the thing is, right? When people say the hat community is dead, is why? Because they keep either seeing the same thing, or people are just repeating the same thing. But what do y'all think? Do y'all see the same thing? I mean, y'all newcomers into the hat community. It's the fourth quarter. I mean, there should be bangers after bangers dropping. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I think for me, I've been selective buying hats this year. So I'm not going crazy like I was last year buying crowns. Now I'm being selective on what type of crowns I'm buying. Because, there are some hype crowns. There might not be some hype crowns.
Yeah,
It's tough.
I'm
It's tough because like you said, as far as like the hack community in the custom game now, you know, I just saw Boston and I'm like, oh, that's fire, but it's a 2.0, and you're like, well, that's a 2.0. So the difference in hype for me to you is I'm building is where the person is and where they at, because for me I like that. I may not have seen the 1.0, and yeah, I'll show respect probably to the 1.0, but I remember what that 2.0 made me feel like in that moment. So that's me being me and not being a follower and saying, you know what, that's a 2.0. Nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the hat community is based off of the demand for the hats. And they're not making the demand for the hat because they're oversaturating the hats. As far as not only by designing, having a lot of designers, but just one hat, having so many of that one hat. That's where I'm coming from.
And I want to tag on. I want to piggyback on this comment. Right, there's a lot of people on the comments, particular pages that miss the days when OG has where he personally people don't. So, oh shit, my bad. I hit
I
them.
got you. I got you. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
Um, um, that's another thing, right? I feel like a lot of people in the hack community are used to, I guess, people that came out and were OGs, and I guess those people, that's what I'm saying, big bro. I guess those people are not being innovated. Because if you asking for OGs, I'm like, bro, you in the wrong community, because there's going to be new people innovating the hack community. There's going to be new faces, people like
Mm-hmm.
us, people out
That's
and going on
that's
live.
that's how
People,
like life works though. There's always
you
gonna
know
be
what I'm saying? Like you
new
can't always expect the same
shit.
people running the same lives, the same hat battles. There's gonna be other people that's gonna want to push more, that's gonna want to do more. So you ain't gonna see those. If the OGs want to stay relevant, what they're gonna do? Step their shit up.
Innovate.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I think. But new faces, newcomers, I love it. They bring
Yeah.
excitement to the hat community. They bring
You know,
something new. That
you know
energy.
what it is. You know what it is with newcomers. And this is how I feel. I just don't care. I don't care what you like. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm gonna go buy a hat, I go buy a hat. I don't ask somebody else like you think I should buy this hat? You like this hat? No, I don't do that.
No, listen,
So I think too many people think that their opinion matters, and it doesn't.
well,
Your
that's
opinion does not matter to me.
but that's what's crazy. That's there's people here that are followers. They will actually I came by this hat because this crown because y'all not saying this heat. Forget what we say. Buy what you like, bro.
Yeah.
Buy what you want
Yeah.
to buy. And there's a lot of those that in the community that that will go with that. And it's like, damn, you gonna let this person tell you that's not a good heat when you in the back of your head you dying to buy that
But
hat.
that happens so often. It seems like it happens so often. That's what I'm not. That's what I don't get. Like, look, shout out to my boy. Like I said, Fitted to us, always showing us love. I said something about the Indians hat. I was like, yo, the Indians hat is interesting to me. I like it. He said it was dirt. Respectfully, I don't care if he thinks it's dirt because I thought it was nice. Now, if me and Fitted or as I talking off camera, we talking about it, we could go back and forth, and he could tell me why it's bad, and I could tell him why it's good, and that's cool, and that's all respect, and that's a playful, loving conversation. But a lot of times, from what it seems like it goes back to like one of our first, conversations about bullying and all that, where it's like people would tell you, "Oh, you're not a collector because you buy dirt hats." Like, no, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like those things shouldn't matter. So that's the thing. If you letting it matter, then that's what's gonna kill the community. If you let those things matter, then the community's gonna die.
If you like the Indians, you buy what looks good to you. Ain't nothing wrong with that. The TikTok lingo is for you, Just. No, but listen, and like I
Nah, we
said,
funny.
and it's again, there's a lot of new faces, and I believe that, like I said, there are lives out there that I do see new faces putting that work in, you know, talking to the newcomers or just regular, bringing new subject, bringing new heat into the hack community. I do see that. I see where they deliver good stuff. So to me, like I said, the hack community is not that, man. I think it's gonna get better. I think right now, like I said, I don't think, like I said, there's so much hot, so it's different when you're like, oh, sure, there's heat. I think there's just heat everywhere, so it's hard to kind of differentiate what's heat, what's not heat. But again, that's your job, your own person, to decide what's heat or what's not heat. That's it.
You're the one buying the hat at the end of the day.
So,
Facts.
My bad. I just read.
and
I'm
again,
ready. I'm so ready.
and again, like I said, within the hack community, there's always going to be challenges and opportunities. That's up to you to figure out which way you want to go with.
We keep the community alive. We the people.
I agree.
Facts.
I agree.
Not these store owners, not these stores. Us. We do.
Our
people who wear the
audience, so like I said, let's keep bringing heat to the community, keep doing what we do best, because I feel like it can only get better from here, personally.
Facts.
Big bro,
Great topic today, Weed.
no, absolutely, but big bro, I know there's a lot going on your side.
Playoffs. We talking about playoffs?
Okay, guys. So last week, I wanted to bring up the MLB playoffs and get some honest answers from my co-host here. So I did that. We also had a guest. He's in the comments, and he's not safe either. And I say that as fun as possible, as much love as possible. But I'm gonna hold you guys accountable to what you guys said, and I'm gonna read out some quotes before I get into the playoff segment. And we're gonna go back to it, right? So I'm gonna read the quotes. Yes, I got quotes. Atlanta is coming to kill. That's quote 1. Diamondbacks is gonna get whipped by the Dodgers. Phillies are getting shit on. King of the West. And then my favorite one, because it's the only one that has happened, Harper is that guy. And he emphasized, remember this. So if you guys saw last week's episode, we had a lot of fun. We're talking about baseball. We're talking about the playoffs and who we thought we were going to win. Jordan went with Baltimore and Philly. Luigi went Astros in Texas, and saying that it would be a 5-game series. You said you did mention that the Diamondbacks were going to lose. You know what I'm saying? You mentioned that if they beat Kershaw, it'd be interesting, and we'll get to that. I'm glad you said that because you knew that there was a possibility.
Yeah, if they lost game 1.
And then Ice Trey said Texas versus Houston, and he said he did. Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm confused here. Ice Trey said Orioles and Phillies, Orioles and Braves winning the World Series. Justin said I said Texas and Diamondbacks. But I did think at that time that Diamondbacks were going to lose to Atlanta or Philly. I'm taking that back. I'm staying with the Diamondbacks, baby. They're playing so well right now. But the main topic for today, right now, is Clayton Kershaw. And we're talking about the playoffs. And I want to talk about this guy because this guy in the regular season, since 1920, he has the lowest career regular season ERA out of any starting pitcher in MLB history at 2.48, the lowest since 1920. All right. He's the best pitcher in the regular season. But when it comes to the playoffs, he just chokes. And we see it every year except for 1 year. The 1 year he didn't choke was during COVID, 2020. They won the World Series. and there was only a limited capacity of 25% of fans in the arena. I really think that he is not clutch. And I have a whole bunch of different stats and stuff that I won't go over because I want to hear what you guys think. I want to hear if you guys change your opinions on who's winning the World Series, because some of y'all chose the Baltimore Orioles and they're out of here. And then we'll talk about who's been the most clutch in the last couple of years. Who wants to go first? I see you, Jordan. I see you. I see you.
Oh, sorry, I was making fun of Max Muncy. Yeah, I would love to play the Dodgers, but I guess that won't be happening. So it looks like the Phillies will be advancing and playing the white hot Diamondbacks. That's a pretty cool, exciting matchup. Hey man, shout out to
wait, because the Diamondbacks are still playing LA. They're zip right now. You know, they can't come back. They're only up 2 games in the series, so they gotta win. They gotta win one more. They got 3 games left. If they win tonight, then you guys are playing the Diamondbacks. But it's not over until it's over.
It goes to 3 games, right, for this series.
They have to win a 3rd game. So if they win today, then is over for the Diamondbacks. I mean for the Dodgers.
Listen, we'll see how it goes. Probably won't be playing the Dodgers next round, like I said. Shout out to Clayton Kershaw. I will give him his respect before I make fun of him for sucking in the postseason. Well, he sucks in the postseason, whatever. He is definitely one of the greatest pitchers of the modern era. For my life, definitely. I mean, the greatest pitcher, I'd have to say. But I mean, bro just can't put it together, I guess. And hey, man, I don't know what's going on with the Orioles. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The AL, listen, it's all love. I like the Rangers. I can't lie. I do like the Rangers, but I mean, hey, y'all see the team I'm rocking with. Bryce had an insane game, 2 homers. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, I mean,
they got to win one more. Philly's got to win one
more, and keep it moving.
What you thinking? Ouija? What do you think, Rillis?
First of all, Kershaw. Jeez. Game one is always important. So I definitely
You called it. I have to say, you said and I quote, you said, if they beat Kershaw, it'll be interesting. That's what you said.
He sets it off the tone, but I think it's over for them. But again, it's not over to the fat lady sing. So you know what I'm saying, the Dodgers are still a good team. I think they could turn the series around. But again, they just got the the wool behind the back of the shoulder. So hopefully it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
So who's your prediction though? Now that because I think if I'm not, you said you had Texas, and you had Atlanta, and you had the Astros.
Yeah, Atlanta ain't done. Atlanta ain't done. I don't know why Jordan getting hype over there.
So you're sticking with Atlanta. You got Atlanta coming back.
Yeah, definitely.
In Philly, they gotta win. They gotta win again. They gotta win one game in Philly, man. And that Philly crowd looks crazy, honestly.
Let's see, man. Fat lady sings.
All right. I like that. Just, you was a hard Baltimore man. You was hoping for Baltimore. You wanted to see Baltimore hats everywhere. It don't look like it's gonna happen. That was the only team that got swept. How do you feel about that?
Very, very disappointed in the Baltimore Orioles. However, you guys are right. I can admit, I can man up because I'm gonna talk my junk about Bryce Harper in a second. You guys are right. You guys said the lights are gonna be too bright, and I think it was. They got swept, bro. They got swept. That's bad business, bro. That's bad business. I know a lot of not a lot, but I know a few Oriole fans. And you know what? I think they'll be good. They'll be good for years to come. So I think it's okay. You get swept now. You'll be back. I like Texas. I said it too. I said in the last one that I like Texas. My biggest thing was that they were missing their 2 best pitchers. And I said if they had 2 best pitchers, they would be, in my opinion, the favorites. I mean, my favorites at least. So I still don't know if Texas could beat Houston because of the pitching, but it's going to be very good. Very excited to watch that.
Yeah, I think I'm
biggest
scared of
fear-
Chapman there
Yeah.
coming out the bullpen. He scares me every single time.
Yeah. So my biggest fear
It's a
came
roll
to light, and that was the Phillies getting hot at the right time.
Hey, man.
And I hate it. It drives me nuts because
The
I
man
do
is
not
right there on
want
the
to see
screen.
them. I don't want to see them go to the World Series again. I don't. But Bryce is that guy. I said it on the last podcast. Yeah, called me crazy.
Yeah.
I said, and I quote, big players come through in big situations. And I've been right so far. We'll see if he continues to stay hot. I think he's cementing himself as probably a top, let's just say 20 player of all time. I'm not gonna go top 10 yet, but maybe top 20 player of all time.
That's a lot of players.
I think he will be in that conversation if he can continue with the postseason success. I think Philly will beat Atlanta, even though I think Atlanta is the better team. I think Philly will beat them, and if Philly beats Atlanta, they're going to the World Series. I already know it. That's the city of Philly. It has that like effect that the fans are so hype and everybody's so hype, and it just works for them, man. It works for them. I don't know if y'all know this. Last year, and this is because I work in a Philly sports store. Last year, 4 Philly teams made it to championships. 4 Philly teams. It was baseball, I think, like soccer, and then Eagles. 2 other, like it wasn't. Yeah, the Eagles made it to Super Bowl. They'll get granted they all lost,
and the Sixers.
But that is still crazy to me. That it's just a contagious thing in Philly. That's just how it works. So.
Hey man, the way them young players are playing in Arizona and how calm they are, and they went into 100-win team's house and just play small ball. Took out the best, like Jordan said, pitcher of in a while. You know what I'm saying? They just they're not even excited. They don't even. They just look focused. They look scary. Like I want to see them play Philly in Philly because I would love to see how they're gonna react because Philly fans are going. They're going bananas out there. And I've been to an Arizona game, man. They chill out there. They retired in Arizona. The fans is just loving the weather. This is a plus. They're not even in the stadium watching the game. They outside at the bars. So the fact that these Diamondback players, they're young and they're just focused. I want to see them how they're gonna react in Philly, man. I want to see the Philly fans rattle them a little bit. I think that'll be a really good series, man. But yeah, fellas, Bryce Harper for me, definitely top 5 player right now. Last 2 years, he's been super clutch. He hit a 3-run bomb today to really get them. I think it was like 1-0, and he hit that bomb. So he's just coming through in the right moments, man. He's coming through in the right moments. So I'm glad I'm not a Mets fan. That's all I can say, man.
It's tough out here.
Suck.
So, but yeah, man.
I think when you're a Mets fan, you have to grow up liking certain players. I just happen to like Bryce Harper.
No, I feel you, man. I feel you, man. And listen, this is we're talking playoffs, and it's a hat podcast, and we definitely like to bring it back to the hats. You know what I'm saying? Without baseball, without sports, there are no hats, and that's usually my segment. But we will get back to regular schedulely programmed because I got some stuff that I want to share with you guys on the podcast in this segment, man. But yeah, the playoffs has been fun, and we're gonna try to keep this going for next week and see what next round is looking like. So till next time, guys. That's it. This is my segment.
Hell yeah. All right, guys. So yeah, I already know. Everybody's still tuned in right now. Appreciate it. Every week we do curveballs of the week. Sometimes they're hat related, sometimes they're sport related. This week they're neither of those things. We got Drake again. Full circle. If you've been with us since the first or second episode, then you know that we talked about Drake's album not when it was supposed to drop and then it didn't drop, and that was a disappointment. And then we said, oh, but maybe it got pushed back because it's about to be a banger and it's gonna be his greatest album ever. Blah blah blah. You can go back or watch the tape on it. We discussed this. Now, I hear a lot of mixed emotions around here, right? I hear a lot of people who love it. I hear a lot of people hating it, and I have a theory on it. But I would like to hear your opinions first, and then I'll talk about my theory. So, before I ask, has everyone listened to it in some capacity? Jordan, I don't know. Do you listen to Drake like that?
I'm gonna let y'all talk, and then I'll go after. I'll share my opinion last.
Okay. So, Rillis, have you listened to it? So let's hear your opinion first, because I already know what Big Bro's gonna say, but I want to see if you're gonna concur with him or not.
It's not my tea. It's not what I was expecting from Drake. It's definitely not what I was expecting.
Listen, he's not a hat designer. He's Drake, okay? This guy got a lot of money. And give it like I want to hear it. Like, what's up? What's going on with
saying, like he didn't deliver. He ain't spit balls like the way I wanted him. I don't know, his features are not. It's not what I expected, and like I've heard better Drake album. Even the worst ones that I think are not bad. I mean, are bad. This, yeah. Not it for me. And on top of that, I'll be honest, yo. Think Drake is also going down the, you know.
That's it. He's going to Florida. He's retiring. He's driving into the sunset.
Go right ahead. But all right. It's for me. The album is less than a mid. So.
Okay.
Less than mid.
Big bro, what you got?
I'm not mad at that answer, Weege, man. As a huge Drake fan, and I've been listening to Drake since forever. Definitely a mid album for me. I feel like, you know, I just have a high expectation. There's some good songs on there. Don't get me wrong. There's some definitely bops on there, you know. But the 23 tracks really got me. And what got me more about it wasn't just the 23 tracks. It was all the beat switching in the album that just made it feel longer. It made it feel like one song was two songs, you know. And
I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I have to check, see if the song switched.
Yeah, and I was and I felt like you know, he's mentioned it that he's gonna step away from music for 2 years, which I'm excited for, and I'm hoping that, you know, he gets back to the lab and he gets the health, you know, wants to work on his health and he gets all that done. But the album was super mid to me. And that's not saying that I'm disappointed. You know what I'm saying? There's Drake albums that I could listen to and I'm chilling. I'm a big Drake fan, you know what I'm saying? But definitely mid. It made me feel like it was Certified Lover Boy all over again. It wasn't the best album. Super mid. So that's just my opinion on it.
Okay, Jordan.
I didn't listen to that shit. I don't listen to Drake. Respectfully. Shout out though. I do like you know, like a song every now and then will come out and like I'll hear it by Drake and like it's not bad, you know, like 21's in it or something, you know, like that. But to be honest with you,
and this is very interesting, guys, because you guys don't know this about Jordan, but he is heavy into rap. Yeah, so I am surprised about him not listening to Drake. I'm very surprised by this.
To be honest with you, no, Drake, I don't listen to it anymore.
Okay, so for me, album is cool. I remember when we first talked about it, I said that it is gonna be like a Take Care type of just craziness. I actually was the opposite. I was very excited about 22 songs because I was like, damn, that's just way more Drake songs that we get to listen to. I don't mind the beat switching and stuff like that because it makes it feel like the 22 songs, like you said, there's more out of it. However, I feel my theory is, and this is what I wanted to say, and you kind of touched up on it, so it's kind of perfect. I feel like because Drake has set the bar so high for himself, nothing he puts out at this point, like how can he? It's almost like the you know, the LeBron effect or the Kobe effect or whoever you want to compare it to, whoever your GOAT is, whoever it is. They when they set the bar so high, how can they be better? right? Like Drake has been out consistently since like 2010, 2011, I want to say. When my freshman year of high school was when first Drake started popping off. So how can he get better than what he's already put out? So I think that's kind of it's against him. That's all I'm gonna say on it.
Yeah,
I think, like you said, I think there's good songs, and I think there's songs for everyone. Like I said, I see people who love it, I see people who hate it, but I think at the end of the day, you put out 22 songs, a lot of people are gonna dislike it. It is what it is.
Yeah. I think also to add, like, the more you listen to the album, the more you're gonna like it, right? The more you listen to anything, the more you're gonna like it. But I think the people who liked it right away are the people who could relate to it, and I feel like all those old Drake albums were super relatable at the time. That made me such a big fan. You feel me? And just right now, like some of the stuff he talk about, I just be like, all right, cool, that's fire. Like, oh, whatever he's spitting, but it's not as relatable as it was in the past. You feel me? So it is what it is, man. I know he gonna take the time off, and I feel like he gonna cook something up. He gonna drop us a bomb before he retire for real, for real. I ain't gonna lie. That's the Drake fan in me, hoping.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that was a curveball of the week. Hope you guys enjoyed. So you guys know we end every single show by tipping our cap. If you don't know what that is a baseball term for basically giving props where they're due. And like I said, we end every single show tipping the cap. So Jordan, it is on you.
What's up, guys? First, thank you to the viewers, as always, for watching. Appreciate you all for sticking around. Even if you didn't stick around, thank you for just being here anytime. Thank you. To my co-host, thank you guys for being my co-host and doing this with me. I appreciate you guys a shit ton. And to all the designers that are making hats, I appreciate all you guys for making hats that I can write about and we can talk about. And for giving me some really nice hats that I can wear and put a smile on my face.
Facts.
So thank you.
Big bro, is on you.
So tipping my cap, of course, everybody. Just showing love, man. Every week, you can see that the Instagram is popping off. We're already at like over 300 followers. We appreciate you guys, showing all the love and support. So I'm tipping my cap to everybody watching, sticking around. Even if you hop in here for like, one segment, half a segment, and just chopping it up, we appreciate it. Want to tip my cap to my co-host for always coming prepared. You know what I'm saying? We all got busy lives, so I definitely appreciate you guys coming prepared. And I want to tip my cap to that Memphis hat. Oh my gosh, Cappy, you killed that one. Tipping my cap to you on that. And that one's coming home for sure this weekend.
Facts. That was a great hat. Realist, what you got?
So today I'm tipping my hat. So of course, another episode 8, and to all our viewers, like what Big Bro said, even if you come in for half a segment, you stay into the end. I appreciate it. And to you guys for coming and rocking every single Wednesday. You know what I'm saying?
Change the time. Change the time on them, and I like it. I enjoy it.
So I appreciate it.
All right, guys. So I would like to tip my cap. And I got 4 people, and each individual reasons, right? First, I want to tip my cap to Jordan for motivating me to buy hats every day, because he told me he has 150 hats, and I don't like that. And now I need to get 150 hats as well. So the competitive, it's a friendly competitive fire. When you have friends that are involved in the hat community, we talked about it today.
He's gonna
don't be a follower
after hearing that. Like, what the fuck doing with all those hats? No one needs all those.
Oh, I'm sorry. He doesn't have 150. I lied. He only has 50 actually. 100 was a lie. 3. Yeah, 3. No, it's friendly competition. You know what I'm saying? It's not like jealousy. It's not nothing like that. It's just friendly, like competition. Like I want to compete with that. shout out to Big Bro. He went and secured our Seattle's for us. He met up with Ice Tray and secured that. And I really just appreciate the effort that you're giving for the West Coast, man. You're really helping us out with that West Coast crowd and getting out there to the West Coast people. And that's so dope to me because this is exactly what I would be doing if I was in Cali. So it's just great to see that. And then the last two is going to be Realist, Ice Tray, and actually I'm going to throw a third one in there, Fitted or Russ. And the reason I want to tip my crown to y'all specifically is because you guys have motivated me to like go beyond just the content creation. You guys have talked to me about like maybe starting to think of mock-ups and designs, and I just really appreciate that because I would think that in this community there'll be a lot of people who don't want more people coming in, but you guys are always open and always willing to help and always like giving me advice and tips. And you guys helped me, you know, I did like my first little mock-up, and I'm super happy with it. Am I going to do anything with it? Probably not. I'm just doing it for fun. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to go out there and produce hats. But if someone ever asks me, like, yo, you got anything mock? I can have one now to pull out. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's really cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Really dope. So tipping my hat to you guys and the community. Like I said, it's up to us to keep it alive. I really do feel like that way. So let's keep it going, guys. You know what I'm saying? Every Wednesday, y'all going to see us here. We're keeping the community alive. All right, y'all. That's our episode today. We appreciate all the love. Everyone, please, please, please have a great night, guys.